Hi, welcome to my channel. Uh, this is Commerce Higher Secondary second year. The topic is span of management. What is span? What is the meaning of a span? So we'll say a span is nothing but a time or a time or a length of something from one end to the another. For example, like how you are preparing the exam and how you are when you are going to write exam, that is called as a span. Okay, in general term, span is nothing but a time or a length from one end to the another end. That is called as a span. But here, what happened? Like, what is span of management? Here, span of management is nothing but like already I said you, like we have three levels of management, that is higher, middle and lower level of management. Okay, in the second, that is the managers. Under the managers, some people will be they are called as a subordinates. Okay, the subordinates will be work effectively, and they are going to report to the managers itself. Okay, what are the work they have done, what's the problem they're issuing. So whatever, like how they are working and all, they are going to report to the manager, not to the higher authority. So that is called as a span of management. Okay, so I'll explain you. This is how the managers work. Here, manager one, under manager one, you have so much of employees. Okay, so under the employee again. So what happened? These people will be directly reporting to the managers itself. So whatever the work they have or whatever the problem they are facing it, whatever they have issues, like anything, they are going to report to the managers itself. Okay, so that is called as a span of management. Okay, right, this is what levels of management were: top level management, middle level management and lower level management. So span of management, if we're talking about span of management, like it is completely based on middle level management as well low level management. So low level management, whatever they are doing, they're going to report to the middle level management. So that is the managers. So that is called as a span of management. Okay, and next, it is based on two cases. Okay, two main factors or implication, I can say anything. Okay, so it is based on two implication or two factors. That is, first one is like it is based on how the complexity, like how much difficulties the individual manager's job is. Okay, it's like maybe he may be having lot of subordinates under him. Okay, so it's all depend how the complexities, like how difficult the manager's job is. Okay, for example, if an individual manager is having a subordinate of 50 members, so that is, if in some cases one manager and under him, like there will be a ten people working. So it's all depend how the complexity of his job is. Okay, and the second factor is determine the shape of configuration of the organization, how the organization is, whether it's a small organization or a big organization, or like what type. It's all depends on like what type of organization it is. Okay, it's on based on two, that is how the difficulties the individual manager's job, and second one, what is the type of organization. Okay, so this is how the two factors based. And second one, the next one is, we have span of management. This is what the span of management is. Okay, so this is divided into two categories. They are wide span and narrow span. Wide span, again, it will be a shape flat stature, and narrow span, it will be a tall stature. Flat means a small stature, tall means it will be a, like tall, we know that it's normal term, tall stature. Okay, and next one we have is types of spans of management. So this is already we have studied in the last slide. So types of spans of management, we have two: wide span of management, narrow span of management. Wide span means where, like under the manager there will be lot of people working. Okay, for example, a single manager is there, under him there will be 7 to 8 people working, each one manager. Okay, under him 7 to 8 members will be working. That is called as a wide. Narrow means only few subordinates will be working under the manager. That is, it can be 2 to 3 numbers. Okay, so that is called as a narrow span. So white means large number of working people will be working under manager. So yeah, narrow means only few people will be working under manager. I'll show you. This is how. Okay, narrow span, only single manager, 2 people. Wide span, single manager, lot of people will be have to report to the manager. Okay, so like by seeing it we can say that uh, uh, narrow span of management, we have few members, like with the decision making and all, it is easy. Okay, if this people will submit the work, he can easily does the work. But the what happened for the organization, like they have to pay a salary, like only few subordinates for this people, manager salary generally it will be high, so they have to incur few salary expenses. So this is one of the disadvantages. And advantage, the quickly you can do the work, right? So this manager can be take care of these two people, and easily he can get the things work done. Okay, easily he can do it without a time waste. And wide span of management, under the managed manager, lot of people will be there. Okay, so like it's not, it very difficult to get the work from all people. These people, like if there is lot of people, there will be lot of confusions, right? So for decision making also, it will be time taken, and like it will take lot of time to complete the work, given work. Okay, in case of narrow, it is easy to complete the work, whereas in the case of wide span of control, it will be take longer time. Okay, next, this is span of management. Wide span and like already we said, right? Span of management, wide span and narrow span. That is flat stature and tall stature. So I'll wide span we have studied and narrow span we have studied. So flat and tall stature we'll see. So this is narrow span and wide span. Narrow span will be like this. Okay, so for narrow span, the tall organization will be like this. So under manager, again 2, again 3. So like it will be a big hierarchical. Okay, it will goes on like it's very difficult to get the work done from one to other. Okay, so manager will be giving the work to these people, these two people have to get the work from these people, these three people have to get the work. Like we have so much of like hierarchy. Okay, it's a very big it is tall organization to get the work. These people have to submit to these people, these people have to submit to these people, these people have to submit to these people, and like it goes on, it will take lot of time to get the work done. So this is a little time taken. And flat, here one, and like under him the few, again it will be like under him like few. So what happened, like this people easily can get, like each and every individual, if we can get the work easily, because hierarchy is little quite low. Okay, quite small when compared to the tall organization. And next one, we have what are the advantage, like what is the main conclusion of this. So already we said that span of management, two category, under that we have again two categories. Okay, so here what happened, both the organization we have somewhat advantages and disadvantages. But tall organization structure challenges, I already said you, right? Like for the tall, you have to get the work from one to each other, it will take lot of time to take the get the work done from the subordinates. So if it is a narrow, so less number of subordinate, that is for employing the manager itself, it will we have to pay a lot of salary to him. Each, of course, for each senior the salary will be higher, so it's difficult for the, it is quite an expensive for an organization to pay a salary to the management who is having a less subordinates. Okay, and here what happened, like if there is more level of hierarchy is na, like for example tall stature, we have a big hierarchy. So what happened, it will take lot of time to get the things done from a subordinate. So it can sometimes it also leads to like no coordination or no control. So like it is very difficult, if there is any problem, it is very difficult to control it from the tall stature. Okay, so this is how the problem faces. Okay, so in case of flatter organization, I already said more complex. There is no good very difficult to get a relation between a manager and subordinates, and sometimes people will not listen to the managers to get it will be not flexible if in the case of flatter organization. In case of wider span of management, we have very less hierarchy will be very less, and at the same time only one problem with the wider span of management is salaries has to be paid for the small subordinates. I mean, they have to pay the salary for managers for having a small subordinates, and it is independent. Every people can do it independent. There will be no strict supervision. Okay, they'll be doing the work peacefully. So that is how both has some advantages and disadvantages, but still this two type spans of management is exists in every company. Okay, so that's all. If you like the video, share, like and subscribe. Thank you, and stay tuned for other videos. Okay, thank you.